Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody, Nine's Corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody, Nine's Corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody, Nine's Corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. It is that time again to do our weekly vibes and angel answers. So just as a little intro, in case there's some new people here, welcome, welcome. We do our weekly vibes, and what I do is I put a little video in so that you have time to think about a selection. Would you like 1, 2, or 3? Whatever number resonates with you, then you can go to there. I'll put the number stamps there or the time stamps there, and then you could find out what message is there for you. Now, when it comes to the angel answers, these ones are basically a yes, no. Sometimes it can give you a time, and other times it could just be that there's something that you need. There's a message that you need to get. There's something that you want to hear from the angels and you can't do it yourself. So maybe this way you'll get that message. So come along with us as always. And we're going to take a little video here. Think about which number resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. And we'll see how our weekly vibes are going to go for us this week. You have chosen group 1. So when it comes to love, we have the 10 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords, sometimes life just is hard. And for you, when it comes to family, friends, and even coworkers, there may be a hurt or an experience from the past that you just can't let go of. And it keeps coming back, so it might be something that you need to confront the reality of the situation, and maybe look at some unpleasant facts about yourself or someone that you love or care for. Don't give up on yourself or them. You have to remember that everybody has a bad day or a hard fall from a higher place. And that's when you really find out who your friends are. So whether this is you or them, be there and know that if it's you, somebody will be there for you. So when it comes to money, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Things are fine, but you wouldn't mind some improvements. So with the 3 of Pentacles here, help is around you, and it is possible that you might create another partnership, or when it comes to work, you might get some help from somebody, one of your coworkers. But otherwise, things are fine, even though there's a want to have more, but who doesn't? When it comes to advice, we have the Hierophant. So you are going to be prevented from moving forward by the powers to be. Sometimes you need to go through a situation to grow. So with the 10 of Swords, I would say it is time to let go of the past and make some room for new things in your life. Now it's time for our angel answers. Get that question in your mind that has a yes, no, or maybe you just need some advice from energy from angels from above. Do you have your question? Let's see. Wait. You got wait. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take an additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. You've chosen group 2. So, when it comes to love, we have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. So, something has been set in motion. So don't be surprised if you get some invitations, or maybe you or somebody that you love or a coworker may be moving. You may hear from somebody long distance that, somebody who's far away, or even it could literally be somebody from your past that you haven't heard from for a long time. You'll all of a sudden get a phone call or bump into them. And if you're single, this is letting you know to get ready, because things are going to start changing and moving, and you may have an admirer or two. So when it comes to money, we have justice. So you may be worried about making ends meet. It's like there's always something. You try to get the budget figured out, and then the next thing, there's something else. Don't fret. Things will improve. And as a side note, if you're working at work, you may feel a little tension with a coworker, but I'm saying step back and look at the situation, because if you're feeling less than, if you're feeling like they're showing you up, you may have to look at what you're doing, what your responsibility in it, and make sure that you're doing it in a just way. When it comes to advice, you have the Hangman. So you are going to have to go through an experience, and it may even mean that you have to sacrifice, because in order to stay true to yourself, sometimes we have to make sacrifices. And you won't understand the reason why you're going through it now. You will later on, and it will be for your greater good. But right now, you need to surrender to the powers that be, because you're not going to know the reason why, and you're not going to be able to change what's happening. So go through it and just, like the song, Jesus, take the wheel. And as always, we have our angel answers. So have your question ready that has a yes, no, a time, or possibly just need advice from the angels. Maybe you just need a little extra help to connect. Do you have your question? Big happy changes. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you are asking about may require you to take a leap of faith that may seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you are ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. You've chosen group 3. So when it comes to love, we have the 2 of Swords. With the 2 of Swords, it's like you want to move ahead even though there's lots of obstacles. You're feeling kind of stuck, and you may not have the ability to actually change anything. So you need support, and there is support there from others, but you have to ask. If you don't ask, you won't get. So in your situation, you're feeling really stuck. There's a lot of obstacles, and they're real, but you need to ask for help. And I will say for some, when there's this buildup of wanting to move forward, and especially with the Two of Swords, you could possibly have a love affair. And for singles, this is, fine. Have your fun, be careful. But for married people, be careful, because sometimes in our quest to move ahead and looking for support from others, the grass may be greener on the other side. And 99.999% of the time, you're wrong. So think before you do anything. When it comes to money, we have the Three of Wands. So there really is no money worries here. And in any issues that you may be having, truly, you're just waiting for things to improve, and they will. It'll take a little bit of time, but your ships will come in. When it comes to advice, we have the Seven of Cups. So be thankful, be grateful for what you have. First things first, always first thought you wake up in the morning with and the last thought you have of the night should be, I'm grateful for what I have. And don't allow for doubt and negative thoughts to influence you. And this could also be, people around you that are negative. They could be just negative in life, or they may be a little jealous, and misery loves company. So somebody might be trying to hold you back. But what you want is near. What you want is right there. So keep your focus, and remember, the universe has your back. God dwells within you. It's that time for our angel answers. Have a question ready that either you need a yes, no, or some variation of that, timing, or possibly just needing to connect and have advice from the angels. Do you have your question ready? No. The answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding the issue and drawing another card. And of course, I'm going to draw another card for you. So think about it a little bit stronger. We need some clarity. Maybe you're not asking your question clear enough. If you don't have a clear yes, no question, then just ask for the advice, because maybe there's a person, place, situation in your life that you need some advice for. Do you have it? Romance. A very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is the romance you've been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. If your question was about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. This can include engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to one another. So that is our weekly vibes for this week. Please make sure you remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know that I'm putting out videos. I put out my weekly vibes every week, and I also put out 2 to 3 videos about all kinds of things, from politics to movie people that are in the news or questions that you ask. So, as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. And until the next time we chat, my friends, cheerio and take care. Bye.